Seattle Sioux in front.
Barise's making a late move on the outside of Bowl Journey. Donegal on the outside. MORELLO is drawing away.
Courtand Simmons with you here at the CS Racing Report, and it's the more composed man in black, Will Smith without the slap. We come to you in sky blue with the Wood Memorial preview. 9 furlongs, $750,000 for these 170 valuable Derby points. 8 horses going to the post. And when you look at the questions, you always have to ask Barise, winner of the Gander Stakes for State Breds at a mile. Can he jump up in class along with the added distance? The number 5, MORELLO, winner of the Gotham Stakes, impressively gets the added distance. Will he relish that added ground in this Wood Memorial? And then the horse is likely to vie for favoritism. Mo Donegal and early voting, the 1 and the 3 out of Todd, Pletcher, and Chad Brown's barns, respectively. Can they live up to their hype of having back class at 9 furlongs at Aqueduct, with early voting winning the Withers? Therein lies the problem, and that's the numbers. If you look at the numbers, Mo Donegal's 95 and 90 from Equibase to Bayer is not overwhelmingly impressive, but he came out of a slightly rough trip in the Holy Bull. He's subject to improve. He's supposed to, like the added ground, returning to Aqueduct and do even better than he did in the Remsen Stakes. Early voting, his numbers are alarmingly low. 81.78 between the Equibase and the Bayer. I think even with that slower track bias, that's a little bit too tepid for me in terms of liking him at 5-2 with those kind of numbers. Same thing with Mo Donegal, 5-2 on the morning line. Their numbers are not impressive enough for me to not look somewhere else. And MORELLO, from an eye standpoint, from a visual, was impressive. He got over the ground beautifully, albeit at a mile. That's going to be the question, whether his tank goes on empty, going 9 furlongs or not. I believe this horse has more speed. His numbers would indicate that, and I think he can carry it with the preparation of Steve ASMUSSEN. I think he's going to be able to stalk early voting and either be able to play the cat and mouse game or just simply have enough speed to outrun him and then just take it from there and dare Mo Donegal to come get him. And I think that's going to be difficult to do, because I do believe he's going to get every bit of that 9 furlongs. And I think we're going to see a freak show, and Asmussen's going to have 2 monsters going into the Kentucky Derby. I think it's a 1-horse race, but you never know until they spring out of the gate what's going to happen. Therefore, for those of you who think Mo Donegal's the top pick, these numbers are certainly going to fit right in with your wagering. The 1, the 5, the 3, and the 8, if he shows up the way he's supposed to. 1, 5, 3, 8, 1, 5, 3, 7 with AP Secret out of Saffie Joseph's barn. Number 7 with a decent Equibase, getting the tail end of that super. My top pick could go a number of ways with MORELLO on top. The 5, the 1, the 8, and the 3 with Barise finishing 3rd. The 5, 8, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 8. You could go 5, 1, 3, 8. There's a number of ways, but there's a common theme with MORELLO on top. As Mike Battaglia once said, when a horse is undefeated, you got to respect him. And I don't see him suffering his first one in this Wood Memorial. We're certainly going to find out, and we're going to wrap it up in a nice, neat bow on this long and winding road to the Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby that's getting a little bit shorter right here at the CS Racing Report.
Mo Donegal on the outside. It's Mo Donegal. MORELLO is drawing away here in the stretch, and the 3-year-old will stay undefeated.